Visual Impact Fitness Courses articles about free course. High Carb Fat Loss by Rusty Moore. Now you can get the lean body you have always desired, without avoiding carbs or starving yourself to death. How to lose weight feasting on delicious carbs. We have been tricked into believing that carbs are the reason so many people are struggling with excess body fat. We are told to reduce carbs and increase fats if we want. Your body rarely stores carbs as body fat to any significant degree. Almost all of the fat you see on your body comes from the fats you eat. Your body doesn't even change or convert the fat you eat before it gets stored as body fat. Eat a lot of saturated fat? Saturated fat is what will get stored on your body. Use a bunch of vegetable oil? Your body fat will contain that same type of fat. For the most part, your stored body fat is simply the reserve tank for the excess dietary fat that you eat. The only time your body attempts to convert carbs into fat is when your muscles are 100% full of glycogen. Your muscles rarely reach this point. The average person can store up to 1,500 to 2,000 calories of glycogen. It takes sustained extreme overfeeding of carbs before your fats in our diet. Low-carb high-fat advocates like to point out that carbs raise insulin. This does cause the excess fat you eat to get stored as fat. This is a good time for a quick introduction. My background includes being a fitness advisor to runway models, men and women who need to add definition while staying slim enough to fit into stylish clothing. Bulky fashion models get sent home. I've also been a full-time fitness writer for all of my programs in the past. The story begins in beautiful Reykjavik, Iceland. Rewind the clock back about 8 years. I'm running a wildly popular fitness blog, and an Olympic strength and conditioning coach who lives in Iceland begins providing great tips in the comment section. His name is Mark Kislik. Not only is Mark an incredible trainer, he transformed his own body. Short dude. Are you getting ready for a contest or something? You look like you are at about 5% body fat. What have you been doing? He has been this lean for the past 5 years by following this approach. After hearing this, I wanted to kick myself. I started my fitness writing career right at the birth of the paleo movement. In 2007, there weren't many paleo blogs. I became friends with some of the very first paleo bloggers. I didn't fully adopt a paleo approach but was definitely in. I believe that our high-carb approach to dieting will eventually become as widespread as the ketogenic diet is now. I realize this is a bold claim. When you follow our diet and limit fats, your insulin sensitivity will dramatically improve. This will give you the energy levels of a teenager while accelerating the rate at which you lose body fat. Facebook grew up when we started this group. We didn't realize how helpful this would be for people who purchased our course. It's been awesome. Well, a few weeks into the high-carb journey and I'm down to 206 pounds from a high of 217. Josh B. My lifelong, problematic pooch has dissipated quite remarkably. Keto diet is now a household term. The ketogenic diet is to the point where relatives who aren't even into fitness will ask you about it. Then a talk show host talks about the exact same thing 10 years later and all of a sudden it enters the reality. Both Mark and I know the keto low-carb diet very well. We have a deep understanding of how low-carb diets work. Order now at zero risk. You have a full 60 days to test drive the program. If high-carb fat loss doesn't provide you with greater energy, more vibrant skin and steady fat loss, you will receive all of your money back. Note: as soon as you order you will gain immediate access to the beautiful mobile optimized members area. Thank you for watching video. Link in the description. Channel like and comment and subscribe share.